No one can stop Igbo from presidency. FFK blast Atiku. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. Femi Fanike, the chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has stated that the People Democratic Party presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, is not a stepping stone to Igbo presidency. News report that according to Femi Fanike, the FFK, Atiku, who has attempted to become president for the past 30 years but has failed, cannot serve as a stepping stone to the Igbo presidency. Atiku had vowed to hand down the administration to the Igbos at an event, but they chose him in 2023. During a campaign in Anambra State, he made the promise. Femi Fanike responded, "There is no one who can prevent Igbos from producing the presidency when the time comes." According to the post on Facebook, Fanike referred to Atiku as arrogant. The former aviation minister wrote in part in a Facebook post, "Had Igbos in need of a leadership, you have been trying for over 30 years to become president. But you failed, and now you say you become someone else's stepping stone? Please listen to the following with all of your senses. They will not need a fading, weak, corrupt, deceptive, dishonorable, treacherous, anti-Southern religious bigot or ethnic hegemonies to serve as a stepping stone for them when the time comes for an Igbo presidency." You know, FFK is, unlike him, FFK is actually, should I say, right this time around. Nobody will stop those people. But where he's not right is telling them when the time comes. FFK is in no position to say, this is this people's time. This is this geopolitical zone time. So when is the right time for those people? I'm asking. Because if you check properly, you will see that if you're talking about, how do I say it? If you're talking about someone who, people who, they merit it now. If I want to say, oh, okay, in the South, now we know that we have a northern president on the seat, and he's going to be rounded up automatically. If we are going by the law of equity, fairness, and justice, we're supposed to be handing over to a southern presidency. And in the Southern presidency, OBJ, he has done his term, and after OBJ did his term, we'll have Goodluck Ebele from the South. And now we have the Southwesterners again on the vice presidential seat. So it is only the right thing to do is for a Southeasterner to emerge as a president. So coming out to say it's when the time comes, that is where I'm faulting FFK. But truly, Atiku of the People Democratic Party, that's their presidential candidates, cannot come outside and say, you know what it means? It just be like somebody says he's a maths teacher but failed maths. Do you understand? You failed maths in your work and you're coming out to say you know how to do it. Come on now. Come on. That is like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Somebody that has failed at things, coming out to say he's automatically now a good in them. Now, it is different when maybe you're trying and you're still trying. Failure helps you learn that, okay, you have done this particular thing this way. You are not going to repeat it that way. But at least somebody that has failed at, let's say for instance, somebody that has failed at, at a particular subject, coming out to say, oh, if you want to pass the subject, you need me to teach you. People are going to start laughing at you now. Automatically. And the thing is, even Atiku, there was a time he was going, I think it was during the primaries. No, it was not during the primaries now. After the primaries, he was going around and I was like, this man get mind though. These Southeasterners, it is their turn. You get mind, go their ass. They said and say, hey, no worry. Say you're only going to do one term. He's no longer even saying you do one term. That immediately after one term, he will step down. And I'm saying the Northerners that I know will not step down. Power intoxicates. They will not come down, They will not come down. Alright, we the Igbo people have to be grateful to God for bringing P2B on board. At least his presidential campaign acceptances all over Nigeria is a pointer that he is not a callow and naive politician. Else some gathered ethnic bellism will think that politics is a rocket science when the Igbo people are, which the Igbo people are infantile about it. Well, like I said, FFK is right in the sense that, Atiku cannot come out and start telling people, you have never won a presidential election before. Had it been you have won a presidential election, even though we operate a democratic system of government, which means even though, let's say for instance, I'm just saying even though, for instance now, that let's say FFK, Atiku comes out and becomes the president, he is in no way to come out and say this is who we are going to vote for. We operate a democratic system of government, which I don't think is going to be stopping, as in, is going to be changing anytime soon. So he has no right to come out and tell us, because these people voted for me massively, you people vote for them. We listen to no one. Our leaders has made us stop listening to, as in, they will need to win our trust for them to come back and make us start listening to them again. And to put it clearly, Igbo presidency is now. Exactly. So FFK himself, like I said, he's right in some aspects, he's also wrong in some. Coming out to say, oh, when the time comes. When the time comes is when exactly. We'll never be discouraged, not even the All Progressives Congress and the People Democratic Congress manipulations. Obi Dati is the answer. Alright, I don't really blame Atiku, but the useless salute that gave him that room to insult himself and not the Igbos. I don't think it is actually, when I first heard that statement, it was not in Anambra State. Governor Chukwuma Soludo is the governor of Anambra State. But the first time I heard, I think it was at Imo, that statement. I know it says the Southers, but definitely it was not in Anambra State. So you coming out to say, Soludo, no, that's not the first time. It's not the first time Atiku was coming out to say such. It's not the first time he was coming out to say such. Okay. You are not serious. P2B belongs to all of us that wants good governance in Nigeria. P2B is the hope of those who love Nigeria. Thank you, Kadi, for saying the truth. Our people are easily deceived and misled. How? No. FFK, you're telling FFK, thank you for saying the truth. Well, like I said before, FFK is right in a way. Is right in the sense that, yes, Atiku, who has never won the presidency, has no right, even if he has no right to come out and start telling million Nigerians, oh, vote for the particular person. Or how do I even put it now? Vote for this particular person. Or he cannot also come out, FFK himself cannot come out to say, this is not a time, or this is a time of the Southeasterners. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.